Cooking. I'm in the Love Lab, and today we are celebrating all things Irish because we're getting ready for St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! I hope we got some cool Irish music playing so it all fits together. I'm sure we do. All right, guys, what we're gonna make today are loaded Irish chips. Yes, it's kind of like a nachos, but with chips and all things Irish, corned beef and beer. It's gonna be really good. Comes from up here. You should be concerned. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's cook. All right, guys, let's go over the ingredients. First of all, I'm using kettle chips today. Now, you could use nachos, but you know, I want to use potatoes, so potato chips. Duh, right? Okay, I've got some butter in here that I'm melting for my roux. We've got some corned beef, and I got this from my butcher. And you can have your butcher crumb it, you know what I mean? Put it into crumbs, like kind of like shavings, but even smaller. And this is perfect for on top of our nachos. We've also got some cheddar cheese, some flour, and some Guinness, some beer. You could use any kind of stout you want, any lager or whatever, but you know, hello? Guinness is the way to go. We've also got a little bit of minced garlic and some paprika and a little bit of cayenne because y'all know I like it spicy. And these green onions are going to be our garnish on the top. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's start with our beer cheese sauce because, hello, why not? And you know what? Even though I'm saying St. Patrick's Day, you know you can have this any time of the year because good nachos are good nachos or good chips are good chips. Okay, just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm melting, for starters, guys, some Irish butter. Yeah, I went all out. I got the garlic flavored Irish butter. This stuff is really good. It's not cheap to get Irish butter, but you know, every now and then you gotta splurge because it's worth it. And I think, why not, you know? So, while that is melting, I'm gonna add to that my minced garlic because nothing starts a party like garlic. Amen and amen. And we're gonna cook this in the oven. Well, we're gonna finish it in the oven. Okay, does that make sense? Because actually, it's pretty much gonna be done, but we're gonna let everything melt in the broiler in our cast iron skillet. Now you see how this is starting to sizzle up? Oh, it smells amazing already. If you don't have Irish butter, that's okay. Use regular butter, okay? You don't have to. I'm just being a little extra today because y'all know that's kind of how I roll. Now, we're gonna make a little bit of a roux out of this. So, ooh, here's sizzle, here's sizzle. You can add onions too if you want, like a yellow onion, but I don't want to get carried away. All right, we're going to add a little bit of flour. This is our thickening agent. I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of flour here. 2 good tablespoons, heaping tablespoons. And we're going to whisk this together, just like so. All we're trying to do is get rid of that raw flour taste and feel. Remember, we've done this before with other things. Just get rid of that rawness. Let's put a little bit more in here. Just to make sure, there we go, okay? And now to this, we're gonna slowly add in our beer. Here we go. Whisk these together, get that heat right, and this is gonna come to a boil. Oh gosh. Y'all, I am using a full can of beer here, okay? You can use less or more. You can use half a can of beer and then also use some cream if you want to, but listen, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no halfway with me. So we want to keep whisking. Oh, go ahead, girl. Stop playing. Just put the whole thing in. I'm acting like I'm gonna put most of it in. You want to whisk this together and bring this to a boil. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna start to thicken. That flour is gonna activate, and all of a sudden, you're gonna have some goodness going on. Now, while that's coming to a boil, we're gonna come over to our potatoes here. Well, our chips. I'm gonna squirt just a little olive oil around here. I have no real reason for doing this other than it feels right. So if it don't feel right to you, don't do it. My feelings won't be hurt, okay? We're gonna take this good old corned beef I got here. I told you this is about 3/4 of a pound my butcher took for me, and he literally just thinner than, if all they'll do is shave it, that's fine, but my butcher said, do you want it shaved or do you want it in crumbs? I was like, crumbs, you know? So I'm going to load these up. You see how I'm putting this meat everywhere? Oh, this is going to be good. And corned beef has an excellent flavor all on its own. It's already cooked. This is basically, like I said, deli meat. You're going to go to your butcher and get the deli meat. If you want, you can always cook your own corned beef and crumb it up or cut it up. I'm all for that too. I'm not going to discriminate. But I was trying to be realistic with what I was and was not going to get done. It's a St. Patty's Day celebration. Okay, put half of it there, like that. Now look at this. See how this is thickening up? Come back over here to our beer roux. And I'm going to start adding into this cheddar cheese. You can use really any kind of cheese you want, but I'm using cheddar cheese because I'm trying to be something of a purist today. So you're going to put it in here shredded, okay? And go a little at a time. Okay, so that's the first part. You want this to melt, so that's how you're going to stir it so it can melt. See that? You don't need to overwhelm it. Oh, you guys, this smells so good. Oh my gosh. I'm excited about this recipe, y'all. Okay, a little bit more. And this is a simple, well, you know what? Normally we would call this a bechamel, you know, when we're making these, we'll call it a bechamel. How about that? We're making a bechamel sauce. Oh man, this looks good. Oh, it smells amazing. The richness of this stout is just going to do wonders for this sauce, okay? Now that I've got all that in there, I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne, just a smidge, and a little bit of paprika to give it a nice smoky flavor, okay? Here we go. Let me put these together. And you see how smooth this is coming together? It's melting nice and smooth. Oh. I wish you guys could smell it. Beer cheese is amazing. I'm telling you. If you've never had it, try it. Trust me, try it. You can also do a really nice fondue out of something like this. Look at that. And you see, I'm going to turn this down. You see how the flour has thickened up our cheese sauce? So it's not too thick, but it's just thick enough. And you see those pieces of herbs in there from the butter. Oh, God. I just want to look at the cheese, y'all. The cheese. All right, let's get ready to put it on our nachos or our loaded Irish chips and get this puppy in the oven. All right. So we are going to take, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. And just like this. Yes, I'm going to go extra. I'm going to do a lot. I am doing the absolute most. And I'm doing the absolute most because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm glorious, Lorious, and I do the absolute most. Now I'm going to sprinkle some more of this meat over here on top. Y'all, are y'all seeing what I'm doing? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, people? Now, you know what else you can put on this? Cabbage. I considered roasting some cabbage or pickling some cabbage is what I was really thinking about doing, and putting pickled cabbage on this as well. I decided not to because, you know what, why ruin this with a vegetable? But if you want to, you can. Another good thing that you can add on here when it comes out of the oven, you guys, is sauerkraut, if you like sauerkraut. Again, I'm not a sauerkraut girl. I'm sorry, I don't like this stuff. But that don't mean you can't like it. And then I thought about putting bacon on it, but I figured that would be like Irish Bama, you know, because it's got the corned beef, and the corned beef is salty. And I figured that would just be doing too much. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this on here now so it can cook in with it, the flavor. Oh my God, you guys, this looks so amazing and it smells so good. And then we're going to top it with some more of this cheese. Give it a good stir. And this is how you celebrate St. Patrick's Day right here. You want corned beef? Pop it on some nachos. Put you a pound of corned beef on some chips with some cheese and green onions. And celebrate. It's a celebrate, y'all. It's a celebrate. Boom. I don't want anything to feel left out. And you know, we got chips going all through there. So I know I'm probably putting too much on here. But y'all know that's how you know you're watching the right channel. Because I'm putting too much on. I just do that. All right, we're going to take this delicious looking dish here. We're going to put this into the broiler for just about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to put it on 400 in my broiler. Like I said, 5-10 minutes just so everything can come together and be nice and warm and gooey. All right, let's get it in the oven. Let's go. Well, guys, I thought it was going to be 10 minutes in the oven, but it was really just about 5 minutes. And look at this. Beautiful, little bit of crispness on the top of that. We're going to garnish this with some more of these green onions. Oh my word. You guys, do you see this? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Ready? Look at that. Look at that cheese. You see how that cheese is melted in there? Okay, I'm going to take it. I have to try it. But I'm going to be careful because we got to get pictures for the thumbnail. Man! Y'all, this cannot be limited just to St. Patrick's Day. It's a good start for St. Patrick's Day, but this is any day. Game day, party, whatever. This right here is what you need. All right, thanks for joining me. Hope you'll make this. When you do, tag me, let me know how it goes, take a picture. Have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And if it's not St. Patrick's Day, just have a wonderful day and enjoy these loaded Irish chips with corned beef and cheddar beer cheese or beer cheese. Whatever. Enjoy it. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Happy cooking.